Hello, and thank you for joining me again on CeCe TV Tuesday. I'm CeCe Clark, where we help ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. I'm so excited for you to join me today, where we're going to talk about financial planning, creating the map to your financial future. Find out more on CeCe TV Tuesday. Welcome back. So again, I am really excited to introduce you to a special guest here on CeCe TV Tuesday, and my guest's name is Lisa Randle. Lisa is the principal of the Genesis Financial Group, where she works with entrepreneurs and professionals to craft financial plans. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, CeCe. How are you today?
I'm wonderful.
Great, great.
So Lisa, tell us a little bit more about financial planning and what it is you do for your customers.
Well, with financial planning, I work with my customers to make sure that they will have a solid foundation so that they can build upon that foundation the things that they need to achieve their financial success.
Awesome. Perfect. So if you had to pick 3 pillars for their financial foundation, what would those pillars be for them?
Well, basically the very foundation of your financial plan would be the protection piece of your plan. What things need to be in place to protect the things that you're planning for the future?
Okay, so give me an example of a product that can help us with that piece.
Well, insurance.
Okay.
Insurance would be the foundation
Okay.
of any financial plan.
Okay.
And the reason would be, if something were to happen to you, you want to make sure that the things that you've planned for will still occur.
Right, exactly. Okay, that's perfect. So that's part 1. So what would be part 2 of our foundation plan?
There are different types of insurance.
Okay.
There will be your life insurance to protect your life and to fund for those things that you've planned for.
Okay.
Then there's also your disability. If something were to happen
Okay.
to you and you're not able to work, we still want to be able to do the things that we plan to do.
Right, exactly. I might have to still pay my bills even though I fell and hurt myself.
Yeah, so you still
Okay.
want to fund your retirement account. You still want your children to be able to go to college.
And that's particularly important for entrepreneurs because many times, if our business systems aren't set up so that they continue to operate even when we're not there, that can be very, very challenging for us.
Exactly.
So now we have a foundation. We have our
Yes.
insurance, we have our disability. What do we do next?
Well, the next thing is where the real planning happens. We're going to set some goals. We're going to decide what's important, what's the most important thing that you want to plan for. Is it your retirement? Is it your children's education? Or is it some other goal that you have? Maybe you
Right.
want to have a second home. Perhaps you want to fund an account that will provide for travel. Whatever your goals are, that's the second step in making that happen.
My dream home on the islands, is that can be a part of our financial plan?
Exactly. CeCe, that's what I am here for. That's what I help my clients to
Yeah.
decide what those goals are, and then we're going to decide how we're going to achieve those goals. What is it going to take?
Exactly.
We need a map. We
Okay.
need to know if we run into a roadblock, where do we turn? What do we do to make sure that we can ultimately get to our goals?
Awesome. So we've set the foundation, we've built our goals. What do we do in our final step?
That's when we really get to the crunching numbers. And that's really the hardest part. That's the place where people tend to fail. They really don't make the time. I won't
Okay.
say they don't have the time, but they don't make the time to really sit down and get everything together, all the information that's needed. And then really to decide what's important, to prioritize.
Okay.
Sometimes this is going to take away from some monies that they might be using for something else currently.
Right.
So that's really one of the roadblocks that I find that clients will run into, that they don't want to give up something now so that later on they can have the things that they really want.
How do you help your clients over that piece of the hurdle? What are some things that you do?
Well, I just try to find out really what is it that they want. And then I find out what are the things that will motivate them to want to achieve that goal. Sometimes I might just remind them, like, hey, well, you said that
Right.
it was really important to you that, this or that thing occurred, that you had the house on the beach.
Exactly. Exactly.
So are you willing to really fight for it? Are you really willing to give up eating out 3 nights a week and just eat out 2 nights a week?
Perfect.
It could be as simple as just that one minor change in what they're currently doing to help them achieve the goals that they want for the future.
Lisa, I think that's absolutely awesome. And I've enjoyed working with Lisa. I've actually worked with Lisa for about 40 years now, since she's my sister. But since I've been an adult, since in my entire professional life, Lisa's always taken care of both our tax side of our business for Kevin and I, for my husband and I, as well as our financial planning side of our business. So, I bring her here as an expert that I've known a very long time, but certainly still an expert in providing that type of financial plan. And financial consulting really is what she does, that Kevin and I have found invaluable over the years. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And talk to CeCe TV Tuesday and let them know how they could get in contact with you if they needed some support in financial consulting.
Well, they could go to my website, and my website is www.genesis, Genesis, services, services.net. Or they can simply call me at 972-235-4211.
Lisa, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I appreciate you sharing that information with our viewers. And I thank you guys as well. And join me again next time on CeCe TV Tuesday, where we talk about what are the benefits of joining your local Chamber of Commerce.